Noah, our favorite Yonko commander, is currently en route to becoming the world's greatest swordsman. Now, will he be the greatest? Absolutely. Is he the world's greatest? Absolutely. I mean, absolutely not. Not.
What?
Zoro, also known as Mr. Nitoryu, aims to surpass the world's greatest swordsman that is also Yonko level. Now, I ain't gonna sit here and say my boy gonna be a whole Yonko, but now, if we're talking aesthetic, Zoro's about 6 foot, give or take a couple inches, with a size 11 shoe. Probably. Now, these imaginary, I'm basically Yonko level Nike Air Dunks. Oh, look, he right here. They're a size 11 and a half. They gonna fit just fine, player. Just a little bit of tissue and you gonna be straight. Now, I read chapter 1141. I was going to review it, but I ain't going to lie to you. I needed a week off. Life, artwork, school, job, full-time, you know what it is. After seeing that chapter, Oda got Noah using them legs, which basically confirms that this guy has stronger kicks than Sanji. Yo, I was just playing. I was genuinely playing. Like, look. Before y'all decide to start flaming me in the comments. Come on, like, we all know who's stronger between Zoro and Sanji. Of course, it's...
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
But before we go even further,
I'm gonna need y'all to hit that like and subscribe button and join the notification gang. Turns out only... I don't know, 5% of y'all who actually watch my videos are actually subscribed, and the rest of y'all 95 out here lurking. Did I make up those statistics? Probably, but I know for a fact the amount of people watching definitely ain't subscribed. I don't really care what the percentage is.
y'all just hit the like button.
I mean, subscribe button too, because you know, we trying to get those subscribers up. Yonko level Noah. I like that. Zoro's next power-up will probably be his final power-up. We already have Advanced Conqueror's Haki. Like, I mean, it's like the alpha of all Haki. What's next? Double alpha? Advanced application. That false level of excitement honestly reminds me of when I was a kid, and we talking like the early 2000s, right? Where I used to Google search Goku Super Saiyan 100. Yeah, the internet wasn't a nice place then. Wasn't as organized. And as an adult, I clearly don't do that anymore, but you know, that's besides the point. And also based on the fact that I now know the difference between fact and fiction. The one that's real is fiction. Damn! The next step in power for Zoro will definitely be Haki Permanent Imbuement, which will definitely place him in a closer position to being at Mihawk's level. Experience-wise, bro still got ways to go. To be frank, it would have been interesting to see how Zoro would have played out once he was able to tap into that Haki willingly. I would say against Kaido, because that time when he did that 9 sword style and then Kaido was like, Conqueror's Haki. Yeah, you got it too. Like, it would have been real nice to see what kind of damage he could have done, like the moment he tapped in the same way he did against King. But, you know, speculation. Now, I'm not going as far to sit there and say that he would have defeated Kaido. He definitely would not have defeated Kaido. But I can tell you now is that Kaido would have had a lot more to remember than a scar. I would definitely say he's getting a power-up before he fights Juro, who will definitely be his final opponent for the sake of the narrative. But I would say Mihawk will be his final opponent to complete his character arc. But to be frank with you, that feels more like an epilogue type fight, but that's just me. I would say canonically, Zoro probably got about 3 more serious fights. Like I'm talking king level fights. So I would say the fight in Elbaf, the fight against Shiryu, and then the fight against Juro. I do wonder if he'll be getting a power up in this arc, or whether this arc would be an opportunity to almost develop his advanced conqueror's haki that much more. Well, I guess we're gonna find out. Zoro is the Rayleigh of the Straw Hats, and Rayleigh pre-time skip is definitely Yonko level. Now I get it, after the time skip he's 2 years older, and he basically sat there and said that he can't defeat Blackbeard because he's too old. I would still classify him as Yonko level, only reason being is that Blackbeard has 2 fruits, and it's not even like some whack fruits or something or whatever. Like, one fruit that is broken that nullifies devil fruit abilities, and the other one that is literally just a complete powerhouse. Nah. Rayleigh's Yonko level. I don't care if he's old or retired. He will run them pockets. He can't fight Blackbeard, and you know what? That's fair. Everybody has their time in the sun, but that haki gonna tell you something different. And if you keep messing around, you're gonna find what you're looking for. I would definitely say that Zoro's being written to be in this generation's Rayleigh, or at least for the purposes of the Straw Hats. And yes, there were a few differences here and there. I mean, Rayleigh wasn't trying to become the strongest swordsman in the world, and Zoro is, and their backstories are different and whatnot, but there's a strong parallels. That's basically what I'm trying to say. To be frank with you, I'm still low-key debating about whether Zoro and Mihawk are actually gonna have a full fight, or if it's gonna be one of those fights where they're about to fight and then they clash, and then Mihawk's sword breaks, and then the sword breaking would be like almost like the passing of the torch. It kind of reminds me of the ending of like the first generation Beyblade with like Tyson and Kai. It was a G Revolution. Tyson had just defeated Brooklyn, right? And like, you know, the BBA back and everything, and you know, Tyson and Kai, they're about to fight each other again, right? But you don't actually see them fight. The story just ends with them just saying, Dronzer, Dragoon, and then like, that's basically it. I mean, I wonder if it's gonna be something like that to kind of wrap up their narrative, but with the way Oda be doing things, you just never know. I still do wonder if the Goroseis individually could be classified as Yonko level. I mean, it would make sense, because in order to make the story more exciting, the best way to do that would be to increase the threat level of the antagonist. You're not gonna have somebody as strong as Horty in Wano, because you're gonna just be like, well, where's the threat here? Where's the excitement? Because we argue that they're Yonko level. Yeah, yes, they definitely are above Yonko level. Because if you think about it, when Luffy was fighting the Gorosei, he didn't actually damage the Gorosei. It was the giants who damaged them. So clearly, they had a level of haki that Luffy has not experienced yet, which you'll probably get to understand in this arc. Zoro, Luffy, Sanji, Jinbei, they definitely gonna run those ones against the Gorosei. And I mean, Luffy going for Emu 1v1. Or it's gonna end in a 1v1. But by the time the story's over, I'm talking like end of series, epilogue, Roa Nowhere is gonna be Yonko level. I'm calling that today. But yeah, let me know your thoughts below. Did you like last chapter? Did you not like last chapter? Where do you think the story's going next? Also, my review for 1142 is coming out. I still need to write that. At least we got a break, so it gives me a little bit of time, so I ain't mad at that. But yeah, either way, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll holler at y'all later, man. Peace.
Flesh and bone, no, my mind's at peace. No